Act 2. Music is heard, gay and bright. The curtain rises as the music fades away. Willie, in shirt sleeves, is sitting at the kitchen table sipping coffee, his hat in his lap. Linda is filling his cup, which she can. Wonderful coffee. Meal in itself. Can I make you some eggs? No. Take a breath. You look so rested, dear. I slept like a dead one. First time in months. Imagine, sleeping till 10 on Tuesday morning. Boys left nice and early, eh? They were out of here by 8 o'clock. Good work! It was so thrilling to see them leaving together. I can't get over the shaving lotion in this house. Biff was very changed this morning. His whole attitude seemed to be hopeful. He couldn't wait to go downtown to see Oliver. He's heading for a change. There's no question. There simply are certain men that take longer to get solidified. How did he dress? His blue suit. He's so handsome in that suit. He could be anything in that suit. Willie gets up from the table. Linda holds his jacket for him. There's no question at all. Gee, on the way home tonight, I'd like to buy some seeds. That'd be wonderful. But not enough sun gets back there. Nothing will grow anymore. You wait, kid. Before it's all over, we're going to get a little place out in the country. And I'll raise some vegetables, a couple of chickens. You'll do it yet, dear. Willie walks around out of his jacket. Linda follows him. And they'll get married. Come for a weekend. I'd build a little guest house because I got so many fine tools. All I'd need would be a little lumber and some peace of mind. I sewed the lining. I could build 2 guest houses, so they both come. Did he decide how much he's going to ask Oliver for? He didn't mention it, but I imagine 10 or 15,000. You going to talk to Howard today? Yeah, I'll put it to him straight and simple. He'll just have to take me off the road. And Willie, don't forget to ask for a little advance, because we've got the insurance premium. It's the grace period now. That's 100. 108.68, because we're a little short again. Why are we so short? Well, you had the motor job on the car, that goddamn Studebaker. And you got one more payment on the refrigerator, but it just broke again. Well, it's old, dear. I told you we should have bought a well-advertised machine. Charlie bought a General Electric, and it's 20 years old and it's still good, that son of a bitch. But Willie... Whoever heard of a Hastings refrigerator? Once in my life, I would like to own something outright before it's broken. I'm always in a race with the junkyard. I just finished paying for the car and it's on the last legs. The refrigerator consumes belts like a goddamn maniac. They time those things. They time them so when you finally paid for them, they're used up. All told, but $200 would carry us, dear. But that includes the last payment on the mortgage. After this payment, Willie, the house belongs to us. It's 25 years. Biff was 9 years old when we bought it. Well, that's a great thing. To weather a 25-year mortgage it's an accomplishment. All the cement, the lumber, the reconstruction I put in this house, there ain't a crack to be found in it anymore. Well, it served its purpose. What purpose? Some stranger will come along and move in, and that's that. If Only Biff would take this house and raise a family. Goodbye. I'm late. Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to meet them for dinner. Me? At Frank's Chop House on 48th near 6th Avenue. Is that so? How about you? No, just the three of you. They're going to blow you to a big meal. Don't say. Who thought of that? Biff came to me this morning, Willie, and he said, tell Dad we want to blow him to a big meal. Be there at 6 o'clock. You and your two boys are going to have dinner. Gee whiz, that's really something. I'm going to knock Howard for a loop, kid. I'll get in advance. I'll come home with a New York job. God damn it. Now I'm going to do it. Oh, that's the spirit, Willie. I will never get behind the wheel the rest of my life. It's changing, Willie. I can feel it changing. Beyond a question. Goodbye. I'm late. You got your glasses? Yeah, I got my glasses. And a handkerchief? Yeah, handkerchief. And your sasharine? Yeah, my sasharine. Be careful on the subway stairs. She kisses him, and a silk stocking is seen hanging from her hand. Willie notices it. Will you stop mending my stockings, at least while I'm in the house? It gets me nervous, I can't tell you. Please. Linda hides the stocking in her hand as she follows Willie across the fourth stage in front of the house. Remember, Frank's Chop House. Maybe beets would grow out there. But you tried so many times. Yeah, well, don't work too hard today. He disappears around the right corner of the house. Be careful. As Willie vanishes, Linda waits too, and suddenly the phone rings. She runs across the stage and into the kitchen and lifts it. Hello? Oh, Biff. I'm so glad you called. Yes, sure, I just told him. Yeah, he'll be there for dinner at 6 o'clock. I didn't forget. Listen, I was just dying to tell you. You know that little rubber pipe I told you about that he connected to the gas heater? I finally decided to go down to the cellar this morning and take it away and destroy it. But it's gone. Imagine. He took it away himself. It isn't there. When? Oh, then you took it. Oh, nothing. It's just that I'd hoped he'd taken it away himself. Oh, I'm not worried, darling. Because this morning he left in such high spirits. It was like the old days. I'm not afraid anymore. Did Mr. Oliver see you? Well, you wait there then. Make a nice impression on him, darling. Just don't perspire too much before you see him. And have a nice time with Dad. He may have big news too, that's right. A New York job. Be sweet to him tonight, dear. Be loving to him. Because he's only a little boat looking for a harbor. She is trembling with sorrow and joy. Oh, that's wonderful, Biff. You'll save his life. Thanks, darling. Just put your arm around him when he comes into the restaurant. Give him a smile. That's the boy. Goodbye, dear. You got your comb? That's fine. Goodbye, Biff, dear. In the middle of her speech, Howard Wagner, 36, wheels on a small typewriter table on which is a wire recording machine and proceeds to plug it in. This is on the left fourth stage. Light slowly fades on Linda as it rises on Howard. Howard is intent on threading the machine and only glances over his shoulder as Willie appears. Psst, psst. Hello, Willie. Come in. I'd like to have a little talk with you, Howard. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll be with you in just a minute. What's that, Howard? Didn't you ever see one of these? Wire recorder? Oh, can we talk a minute? Record things. Just got delivery yesterday. Been driving me crazy. Most terrific machine I ever saw in my life. I was up all night with it. What do you do with it? I bought it for dictation. but you can do anything with it. Listen to this. I had it at home last night. Listen to what I picked up. The first one is my daughter. Get this. He flicks the switch and roll out the barrel. It's heard being whistled. Listen to that kid whistle. That is lifelike, isn't it? 7 years old. Get that tone. I'd like to ask a little favor of you. The whistling breaks off and the voice of Power Star is heard. Now you, Daddy. She's crazy for me. Getting the same song as whistle. That's me. Huh. You're very good. The whistling breaks off again. The machine runs silent a moment. Shh. Get this now. This is my son. His son. The capital of Alabama is Montgomery. The capital of Arizona is Phoenix. The capital of Arkansas is Little Rock. The capital of California is Sacramento. And on and on. 5 years old, Willie. He'll make an announcer someday. His son continued. The capital. Get that? Alphabetical order. The machine breaks off suddenly. Wait a minute. Make kick the plug. It certainly is, for God's sake. It's 9 o'clock, full of watch time. So I have to go to sleep. That really is. Wait a minute. The next is my wife. Go on, say something. Well, you gonna talk? I can't think of anything. Well, talk. It's turn. Hello? Oh, Howard, I can't talk into this. That's my wife. This is a wonderful machine. Can we? I tell you, Willie, I'm going to take my camera and my bandsaw and all my hobbies, and out they go. This is the most fascinating relaxation I've ever found. I think I'll get one myself. Sure, they're only 150. You can't do without it. Supposing you want to hear Jack Benny, see? But you can't be at home at that hour. So you tell the maid to turn on the radio, and Jack Benny comes on. And this automatically goes on with the radio. And when you come home, you can come home at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, anytime you like. And you get yourself a Coke and sit yourself down, throw the switch, and there's Jack Benny's program in the middle of the night. I'm definitely going to get one, because lots of time on the road, and I think to myself, well, I must be missing on the radio. Don't you have a radio in the car? Well, yeah, but whoever thinks I'm turning it on. Say, aren't you supposed to be in Boston? That's what I want to talk to you about, Howard. You got a minute? He draws a chair in from the wing. What happened? What are you doing here? Well, you didn't crack up again, did you? Oh, no. Geez, you had me worried there for a minute. What's the trouble? Well, I'll tell you the truth, Howard. I've come to a decision that I'd rather not travel anymore. Not travel? Travel? Well, what did you do? Remember Christmas time when you had the party here? You said you'd try to think of a spot for me here in town. With us? Well, sure. Oh, yeah, I remember. Well, I couldn't think of anything for you, Willie. I tell you, Howard, the kids are all grown up, you know. I don't need much anymore. If I could take home, well, $65 a week, I could swing it. Yeah, but Willie, see, I tell you what, Howard. Speaking frankly, between the two of us, you know, I'm just a little tired. Oh, I understand that, Willie, but you're a road man. Willie, and we do road business. We've only got half a dozen salesmen on the floor here. God knows, Howard, I never asked a favor of any man. But I was with the firm when your father used to carry you in here, and you're in his arms. I know that, Willie, but your father came to me that the day you were born and asked me what I thought of the name Howard. May you rest in peace. I appreciate that, Willie, but would you mind if I called you Howard? Sure. Howard. 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 How just is no spot for you here. If I had a spot, I'd slam you right in, but I just don't have a single solitary spot. He looks for his lighter. Willie has picked it up and gives it to him. Pause. Willie, increasing anger. Howard, all I need to set my table is $50 a week. But where am I going to put you, kid? Look, it isn't a question of whether I can sell merchandise, is it? No, it's a business, kid. Everybody's got to pull his own weight. Just let me tell you a story, Howard. Because you got to admit, business is business. Business is definitely business, but just listen for a minute. You don't understand this. When I was a boy, 18, 19, I was already on the road. There was a question in my mind as to whether selling had a future for me. Because in those days, I had a yearning to go to Alaska. See, there were 3 gold strikes in 1 month in Alaska, and I felt like going. Just for the ride, you might say. Don't say. Oh yeah, my father lived many years in Alaska. He was an adventurous man. We got quite a little streak of self-reliance in our family. I thought I'd go out with my older brother and try to locate him. Maybe settle in the north with the old man. I was almost decided to go when I met a salesman in the Parker house. His name was Dave Singleman. He was 84 years old. He drummed merchandise in 31 states. And old Dave, he'd go up to his room, you understand, put on his green velvet slippers I'll never forget, and pick up his phone and call the buyers. And without ever leaving his room, at the age of 84, he made his living. When I saw that, I realized that selling was the greatest career a man could want. Because what could be more satisfying than to be able to go at the age of 84 into 20 or 30 different cities, pick up a phone, and be remembered and loved and helped by so many different people. Do you know? When he died, by the way, he died the death of a salesman. His green velvet slippers, smoker of the New York, New Haven, Hartford, going into Boston. When he died, hundreds of salesmen and buyers were at his funeral. Things were sad on a lot of trains for months after that. He stands up. Howard has not looked at him. In those days, there was personality in it, Howard. There was respect. Comradeship. Gratitude in it. Today, it's all cut and dried. There's no chance for bringing friendship to bear or personality. You see what I mean? They don't know me anymore. That's just the thing, Willie. If I had $40 a week, that's all I'd need. $40, Howard. Kid, I can't take blood from a stone. Howard, the year Al Smith was nominated, your father came to me. I've got to see some people, kid. I'm talking about your father. There were promises made across this desk. You mustn't tell me you've got to see people. I put 34 years into this firm, Howard. And now I can't pay my insurance. I can't eat the orange and throw the peel away. A man is not a piece of fruit. Now pay attention. Your father in 1928, I had a big year. I averaged $170 a week in commissions. Now, Willie, you never averaged. I averaged $170 a week in the year of 1928. And your father came to me, or rather, I was in the office here. It was right over this desk. And he put his hand on my shoulder. You'll have to excuse me, Willie. I got to see some people. Pull yourself together. I'll be back in a little while. On Howard's edge, the light is on his chair grows very bright and strange. Pull myself together. What the hell did I say to him? My God, I was yelling at him. How could I? Willie breaks off, staring at the light which occupies the chair, animating it. He approaches his chair, standing across the desk from it. Frank, don't you remember what you told me that time? Hey, you put your hand on my shoulder, and Frank,
He leans on the desk as he speaks the dead man's name. He accidentally switches on the recorder and instantly. Howard's son.
New York is Albany. Capital of Ohio is Cincinnati. The capital of Rhode Island is...
Willie leaping in front.
Ha! Howard! 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 What happened?
Willie pointed at the machine, which continued nasally, childishly with the capital city.
Shut it off! Shut it off! Look, Willie, I gotta get myself some coffee. I'll get some coffee.
Willie starts to walk out. Howard stops him.
Willie, look, I'll go to Boston. Willie, you can't go to Boston for this. Why can't I go? I don't want you to represent us. I've been meaning to tell you for a long time. Howard, are you firing me? I think you need a good long rest, Willie. Howard, when you feel better, come back. We'll see if we can work something out. But I got our money, Howard. I'm in no position to... Where are your sons? Why don't your sons give you a name? They're working on a very big deal. This is no time for false pride, Willie. You go to your sons and you tell them that you're tired. You've got two great boys, haven't you? Oh, no question, no question. But in the meantime, that's that, huh? All right, I'll go to Boston tomorrow. No. I can't throw myself on my sons. I'm not a cripple. Look, kid, I'm busy this morning. Howard, you've got to let me go to Boston. I've got a line on some people to see this morning. Sit down, take 5 minutes, and pull yourself together, and then go home, will you? I need the office, Willie.
He starts to go, turns, remembering the recorder, starts to push off the table holding the recorder.
Oh yeah, whenever you can this week, stop by. Drop off the samples. You'll feel better. Willie, and come back and we'll talk. Pull yourself together, kid. There's people outside.
Howard exits, pushing the table off left. Willie stares into space, exhausted. Now the music is heard. Ben's music, first distantly, then closer and closer. As Willie speaks, Ben enters from the right. He carries valves and an umbrella.
Oh, Ben, how did you do that? What is the answer? Did you wind up the Alaska deal already? Doesn't take much time if you know what you're doing. Just a short business trip. Boarding ship in an hour. Want to say goodbye. Ben, I've got to talk to you. Haven't the time, William? Ben, nothing's working out. I don't know what to do. Now look here, William. I bought timberland in Alaska, and I need a man to look after a few things for me. God, timberland? Me and the boys in those grand outdoors? You've got a new continent at your doorstep, William. Get out of these cities. They're full of talk and time payments and courts of law. Screw your fists. You could fight for a fortune up there. Yes, Linda.
Linda enters off all with Wash.
Oh, you're back. I haven't had much time. No, wait, Linda. He's got a proposition for me in Alaska. But he's got a beautiful job here. But in Alaska, kid, you're doing well enough, Willie. Enough for what, my dear? Don't say those things to him. Enough to be happy right here, right now.
To Willie while Ben laughs.
Why must everybody conquer the world? You're well liked, and the boys love you, and someday, old man Wagner will... Told him just the other day that if he keeps it up, he'll be a member of the firm, didn't he, Willie? Sure, but I'm building something for this firm. Ben, if a man is building something, he must be on the right track, mustn't he? What are you building? Lay your hand on it. Where is it? That's true, Linda. There's nothing. Hi. There's a man 84 years old. That's right, Ben. That's right. When I look at that man, I say, what is there to worry about? Ah, it's true, Ben. All he has to do is go into any city, pick up the phone, and he's making his living. And you know what? I've got to go. Look at this boy.
Biff is in high school sweater, enters carrying suitcase, Happy carries Biff's shoulder guards, gold helmet, and football pants.
Without a penny to his name. 3 great universities are begging for him. And from there, the sky's the limit. Because it's not what you do, Ben. It's who you know. And the smile on your face. It's contacts, Ben. Contacts. The whole wealth of Alaska passes over the lunch table at the Commodore Hotel. And that's a wonder. The wonder of this country. That a man can end with diamonds here on the basis of being liked. That's why when you get out on the field today, it's important. Because thousands of people will be rooting for you and loving you.
To Ben, who has again begun to leave.
And Ben, when he walks into a business office, his name will sound out like a bell. And all the doors will open to him. I've seen it, Ben. I've seen it 10,000 times. You can't feel it with your hand like timber, but it's there. Goodbye, Lou. Goodbye, William. Ben, am I right? Do you think I'm right? I value your advice. There's a new continent at your doorstep, William. You could walk out rich. Rich!
He's gone.
We'll do it here, Ben. You hear me? We're going to do it here.
Young Bernard rushes in. The gay music of the boys is heard.
Oh, gee. I was afraid you left already. Why? What time is it? It's 1:30. Well, come on, everybody. Ebbets Field, next stop. Where's the pennant?
He rushed through the wall line of the kitchen and out into the living room.
Did you pack fresh underwear? I want to go. Biff, I'm carrying your helmet, ain't I? No, I'm carrying the helmet. Oh, Biff, you promised me. I'm carrying the helmet. How am I going to get in the locker room? Let him carry the shoulder guards.
She puts her coat and hat on in the kitchen.
Can I, Biff? Because I told everybody I'm going to be in the locker room. In Evans Field, it's a clubhouse. I'm at the clubhouse, Biff. Biff!
Let him carry the shoulder guards. Happy as he gives Bernard his shoulder guards.
Stay close to us now.
Willie rushes in with the pennants.
Everybody wave when Biff comes out on the field. You set now, boy?
Music has died away.
Ready to go, Pop. Every muscle is ready. You realize what this means? That's right, Pop. You're coming home this afternoon, captain of the All-Scholastic Championship team of the City of New York. I got it, Pop. Remember, pal, when I take off my helmet, that touchdown is for you. Let's go!
He is starting out with his arm around Biff when Charlie enters as of old in knickers.
I got no room for you, Charlie.
Room? For what?
In the car.
You going for a ride? I want to shoot some casino.
Casino? Don't you realize what today is? Oh, he knows, Willie. He's just kidding. That's nothing to kid about.
Oh, Linda, what's going on?
He's playing in Evans Field.
Baseball in this weather?
Don't talk to him. Come on, come on.
Wait a minute. Didn't you hear the news?
What?
Don't you listen to the radio? Evans Field just blew up.
You go to hell.
Charlie laughs, pushing them out.
Come on, we're late.
Knock a homer, Biff. Knock a homer.
I don't think that was funny, Charlie. This is the greatest day of his life.
Willie, when are you going to grow up?
Yeah. When this game is over, Charlie, you'll be laughing out of the other side of your face. They'll be calling him another Red Grange. $25,000 a year.
Is that so?
Yeah, that's so.
Well, then I'm sorry, Willie. But tell me something.
What?
Who's Red Grange?
Put up your hands, goddamn you. Put up your hands.
Charlie, chuckling, shakes his head and walks away around the left of the corner of the stage. Willie follows him. The music rises to a mocking frenzy.
Who the hell do you think you are? Better than everybody else? You don't know everything. You big, ignorant, stupid. Put your hands up.
Light rises on the right side of the fourth stage on a small table in the reception room of Charlie's office. Traffic sounds are heard. Bernard, now mature, sits whistling to himself. A pair of tennis rackets and an overnight bag are on the floor beside him. Willie off stage.
What are you walking away for? Don't walk away. If you're going to say something, say it to my face. I know you laugh at me behind my back. You'll laugh out the other side of your goddamn face after this game. Touchdown! Touchdown! 80,000 people. Touchdown! Right between the goalposts.
Bernard is quiet, earnest, but self-assured young man. Willie's voice is coming from the right stage, and now Bernard lowers his feet off the table and listens. Jenny, his father's secretary, enters.
Say, Bernard, we go out in the hall? What is that noise? Who is it? Mr. Bowman. He just got off the elevator. Who's he arguing with? Nobody. There's nobody with him. I can't deal with him anymore. And your father gets all upset every time he comes in. I've got a lot of typing to do. Your father's waiting to sign it. Will you see him? Touchdown! Jenny, good to see you. How are you? Working? Or are you still honest? Fine. How have you been feeling? Not much anymore, Jenny. Ha, ha. Hello, Uncle Willie. Bernard! Well, look who's here.
He comes quickly, guiltily to Bernard and warmly shakes his hand.
How are you? Good to see you. What are you doing here? Oh, just stop by to see Pop. Get off my feet till my train leaves. I'm going to Washington in a few minutes. Is he in? Yes, he's in his office with the accountant. Sit down. What are you going to do in Washington? Oh, just a case I've got there, Willie. That's so? You going to play tennis there? Staying with a friend who's got a court. Don't say. His own tennis court. Must be fine people, I bet. They are. Very nice. Dad tells me Biff's in town. Yeah, Biff's in. Working on a very big deal, Bernard. What's Biff doing? Well, he's been doing very big things in the West, but he decided to establish himself here. Very big. We're having dinner. Did I hear your wife had a boy? That's right. Our second. 2 boys. What do you know? What kind of deal has Biff got? Well, Bill Oliver, very big sporting goods man. He wants Biff very badly. Called him in from the West, long distance. Carte blanche, special deliveries. Your friends have their own private tennis court? You still with the old firm, Willie? I'm overjoyed to see how you made the grade, Bernard. Overjoyed. It's an encouraging thing to see a young man. Really, really looks very good for Biff. Very. Bernard?
He's so full of emotion he breaks off again.
What is it, Willie? What? What's the secret? What's the secret? How did you... Why did you ever catch on? I wouldn't know that, Willie. You were his friend, his boyhood friend. There's something I don't understand about it. His life ended after that Ebbets Field game. From the age of 17, nothing good ever happened to him. He never trained himself for anything. But he did. After high school, he took so many correspondence courses, radio mechanics, television, God knows what. Never made the slightest mark. Willie, do you want to talk candidly? I regard you as a very brilliant man, Bernard. I value your advice. Oh, the hell with advice, Willie. I couldn't advise you. There's just one thing I've always wanted to ask you. When he was supposed to graduate, and the math teacher flunked him? Oh, you son of a bitch ruined his life. Yeah, but Willie, all he had to do was go to summer school and make up that subject. That's right. Did you tell him not to go to summer school? Me? I begged him to go. I ordered him to go. Why would he go? Why? Bernard, that question has been trailing me like a ghost for the last 15 years. He flunked the subject and laid down and died like a hammer hit him. Take it easy, kid. Let me talk to you. I got nobody to talk to, Bernard. Bernard, was it my fault? You see? Keeps going around in my mind. Maybe I did something to him. I got nothing to give him. Don't take it so hard. Why did you lay down? What is the story there? You were his friend. Willie, I remember it was June and our grades came out. He flunked math. That son of a bitch. No, it wasn't right then. Biff just got very angry, I remember. He was ready to enroll in summer school. He was. He wasn't beaten by it at all. But then, Willie, he disappeared from the block for almost a month. I got the idea that he'd gone up to New England to see you. Did he have a talk with you then?
Willie stares in silence.
Willie?
Yeah, he came to Boston.
What about it? Well, just that when he came back, I'll never forget this. It always mystifies me. Because I thought so well of Biff, but he'd always taken advantage of me. I loved him, Willie, And he came back after that month and took his sneakers. Remember those sneakers with him? University of Virginia printed on them? He was so proud of those. Wore them every day. Took them down in the cellar, burned them up in the furnace. We had a fist fight. Lasted at least a half hour. Just the two of us punching each other down the cellar, crying right through it. I often thought how strange it was that I knew he'd given up his life. What happened in Boston, Willie?
Willie looks at him as an intruder.
I just bring it up because he asked me.
Nothing.
What do you mean, what happened? What's that got to do with anything? Don't get sore. What are you trying to do? Blame it on me? If a boy lays down, is that my fault? Now, Willie, don't talk me to that. Don't talk to me that way. What does that mean? What happened?
Charlie enters. He is in his vest and he carries a bottle of bourbon.
Hey, you're gonna miss that train.
He waves the bottle.
Yeah, I'm going.
He takes the bottle,
Thanks, Pop.
picks up his rackets and bag.
Bye, Willie. Don't worry about it, you know? If at first you don't succeed. Yes, I believe in that. Sometimes, Willie, it's better for a man to just walk away. Walk away? That's right. But if you can't walk away, I guess that's when it's tough. Goodbye, Willie. Goodbye, boy. How do you like this kid? Gonna argue a case in front of the Supreme Court. Pop? No! The Supreme Court? I gotta run. Bye, Dad. Knock him dead, Bernard.
Willie, as Charlie takes out of his wallet.
The Supreme Court? And he didn't even mention it? You don't have to. He's going to do it. And you never told him what to do, did you? You never took any interest in him. My salvation is that I never took any interest in anything. There's some money, $50. I got an accountant inside. Charlie, look. I got my insurance to pay. If you can manage it, I need $110.
Charlie doesn't reply for a moment, merely stops moving.
I'd draw it from my bank, but Linda would know, and I... Sit down, Willie. I'm keeping an account of everything, remember? I'll pay every penny back. Now listen to me, Willie. I want you to know I appreciate it. Willie, what are you doing? What the hell is going on in your head? Why, I'm simply, I offered you a job. You can make $50 a week. And I won't send you on the road. I've got a job. Without pay? What kind of job is a job without pay? Now look, kid, enough is enough. I'm no genius, but I know when I'm being insulted. Insulted? Why don't you want to work for me? What's the matter with you? I've got a job. And what are you walking in here every week for? Well, if you don't want me to walk in here, I'm offering you a job. I don't want your goddamn job. When the hell are you going to grow up? You big ignoramus. If you say that to me again, I'll wrap you one. I don't care how big you are.
He's ready to fight.
How much do you need, Lou? Charlie, I'm strapped. I don't know what to do. I was just fired. Howard fired you? That snot nose, imagine that. I named him Howard. Willie, when are you going to realize that them things don't mean anything? You named him Howard, but you can't sell that. The only thing you got in this world is what you can sell. And the funny thing is, that you're a salesman. You don't know that. I've always tried to think otherwise, I guess. I always felt that if a man was impressive and well liked, that nothing. Why must everybody like you? Who liked J.P. Morgan? Was he impressive? In a Turkish bath, he looked like a butcher. But with his pockets, he was very well liked. Now listen, Willie, I know you don't like me. Nobody can say I'm in love with you. But I'll give you a job because just for the hell of it, put it that way. Now what do you say? I just can't work for you, Charlie. What are you, jealous of me? I can't work for you, that's all. Don't ask me why. You've been jealous of me all your life, you damn fool. Here, pay your insurance. I'm keeping strict accounts. I've got some work to do. Take care of yourself. Pay your insurance. Funny, after all the highways and the trains and the appointments, the years, you end up worth more dead than alive. Willie, nobody's worth nothing dead. Do you hear what I said?
Willie stands still, dreaming.
Willie, apologize to Bernard for me when you see him. I didn't mean to argue with him. He's a fine boy. They're all fine boys. They'll end up big, all of them. Someday they'll all play tennis together. Wish me luck, Charlie. You saw Bill Oliver today. Good luck. Charlie, you're the only friend I got. Isn't that a remarkable thing? Jesus.
Charlie stares after him for a moment and follows. All light blacks out. Suddenly, rock whose music is heard, and a red glow rises behind the screen at right. Stanley, a young waiter, appears carrying a table, followed by Happy, who is carrying 2 chairs. Stanley putting the table down.
That's all right, Mr. Lohman. I can handle it myself.
He turns and takes the chairs from Happy and places them at the table. Happy glances around.
Oh, this is better. Sure, and in front there, you're in the middle of all kinds of noise. Whenever you got a party, Mr. Lohman, you just tell me and I'll put you back here, There's a lot of people that don't like it private because when they go out, they like to see a lot of action around them because they're sick and tired to stay in the house by themselves. But I know you. You ain't from Hackensack. You know what I mean? So, how's it coming, Stanley? It's a dog's life. I only wish during the war they took me in the army. I could have been dead by now. My brother's back, Stanley. Oh, he came back, huh? From the far west? Yeah, big cattleman, my brother. So treat him right. My father's coming too. Oh, your father too? You got a couple of nice lobsters? 100%, big. I want them with the claws. Don't worry. I'll give you no mice.
Happy laughs.
How about some wine? I'll put a head on the meal. No. You remember, Stanley, that recipe I brought you from overseas with the champagne in it? Oh yeah, sure. I still got it tacked up yet in the kitchen. It'll cost you $1 a piece anyways. That's all right. What, do you hit her number or something? No, it's a little celebration. My brother is, I think he pulled off a big deal today. I think we're going into business together. Great. That's the best for you. Because the family business, you know what I mean? It's the best. That's what I think. What's the difference? Somebody steals? It's in the family. You know what I mean? Like this bartender here.
The boss is going crazy what kind of leak he's got in the cash register. You put it in, but it don't come out. Shh. What? You notice I wasn't looking right and left, was I? No. My eyes are closed. So what's the... Strudel's coming. Stanley, catching on, looks around. Ah, no, there's no... He breaks off as a furred, lavishly dressed girl enters and sits at the next table. Both follow her with their eyes. Geez, how'd you know? I got a radar or something. Staring directly at her profile. Oh, Stanley. I think that's for you, Mr. Bowman. Look at that mouth. Oh, God. The binoculars. Jeez, you got a life, Mr. Bowman. Wait on her. Would you like a menu, ma'am? I'm expecting someone, but I'd like a... Why don't you bring her... Excuse me, miss. Do you mind? I sell champagne, and I'd like to try some of my brand. Bring her champagne, Stanley. That's awfully nice of you. Don't mention it. It's all company money. That's a charming product to be selling, isn't it? Oh, it gets to be like everything else. Selling is selling, you know? I suppose. You don't happen to sell, do you? No, I don't sell. Would you check to a compliment from a stranger? You ought to be on a magazine cover. I have been. Stanley comes in with a glass of champagne. What did I say before, Stanley? You see? She's a cover girl. Oh, I could see. What magazine? Oh, a lot of them. She takes a drink. Thank you. You know what they say in France, don't you? Champagne is the drink of complexion. Hiya, Biff. Hello, kid. Sorry I'm late. I just got here. Miss Forsythe. Miss Forsythe, this is my brother. Stay out here. His name is Biff. You might have heard of him. Great football player. Really? What team? Are you familiar with football? No, I'm afraid I'm not. Biff is the quarterback with the New York Giants. Well, that is nice, isn't it? Good hell. I'm happy to meet you. That's my name, Hap. It's really Harold, but at West Point they call me Happy. Oh, I see. How do you do? Isn't Dad coming? You want her? Oh, I could never make that. I remember the time that idea would never come into your head. Where's the old confidence, Biff? I just saw Oliver. Wait a minute. Got to see that old confidence again. Do you want her? She's on call. Oh, no. He turns to look at the girl. I'm telling you, watch this. Turning to the girl. Honey, are you busy? Well, I am, but I can make a phone call. Do that, will you, honey? And see if you can get a friend. We'll be here for a while. Biff is one of the greatest football players in the country. Well, I'm certainly happy to meet you. Come back soon. I'll try. Don't try, honey. Try hard. The girl exits. Stanley follows, shaking his head in bewildered admiration. Isn't that a shame now? Beautiful girl like that? That's why I can't get married. There's not a good woman in 1,000. New York is loaded with them, kid. Yeah. Look. I told you she was on call. Cut it out, will you? I want to say something to you. Did you see Oliver? I saw him all right. Now look. I want to tell Dad a couple of things. I want you to help him. What? Is he going to back you? Are you crazy? You're out of your goddamn head, you know that? Why? What happened? I
a terrible thing today, Ab. It's been the strangest day I've ever went through. I'm all numb, I swear. You mean he wouldn't see you? Well, I waited 6 hours for him, you see? All day. Kept sending my name in. Even tried to date his secretary so she'd get me to see him. No, so. Because you're not showing the old confidence, Biff. He remembered you, didn't he? Finally, about 5 o'clock, he comes out. Didn't remember who I was or anything. Felt like such an idiot, Hap. Did he tell him my Florida idea? Walked away. Saw him for 1 minute. Got so mad I could have torn the walls down. How the hell did I ever get the idea that I was a salesman there? I didn't believe myself that I'd been a salesman for him. Then he gave me one look, and I realized what a ridiculous lie my whole life has been. We've been talking in a dream for 15 years. I was a shipping clerk. What'd you do? Well, he left, see? The secretary went out. I was all alone in the waiting room. I don't know what came over me, Hap. Next thing I know, I'm in his office, paneled the walls, everything. Can't explain it. I took his fountain pen. Geez, did he catch you? I ran out. Ran down all 11 flights. And I ran. I was awful dumb. What'd you do that for? I don't know. I just wanted to take something. I don't know. You gotta help me, Hap. I'm gonna tell Pop. You crazy? What for? Hap, he's gotta understand that I'm not the man somebody lends that kind of money to. He thinks I've been spiting him all these years. It's eating him up. That's just it. You tell him something nice. I can't. So you got a lunch date with Oliver tomorrow. So what do I do tomorrow? You leave the house tomorrow and come back at night and say Oliver's thinking it over. He thinks it over for a couple of weeks and gradually it fades out, away. Nobody's worse. It'll go on forever. Dad is never so happy as when he's looking forward to something.
Willie enters.
Hello, Scout.
Gee, I haven't been here in years. Stanley has followed Willie in and sits in the chair for him. Stanley starts off, but Happy stops him.
Stanley!
Stanley stands by waiting for an order. Biff, going to Willie with guilt, asks about.
Sit down, Pop. You want a drink?
Sure, I don't mind.
Let's get a load on.
You look worried.
No. Scotch all around. Make it doubles. Doubles, right?
You had a couple already, didn't you?
Just a couple, yeah.
Well, what happened, boy? Nodding affirmatively with a smile. Everything go all right? Biff takes a breath and then reaches out and grasps Willie's hand. Pal, he is smiling bravely and Willie is smiling too.
I had an experience today. Terrific, Pop.
And so, what happened? Biff, eyes slightly alcoholic, above the earth.
I'm going to tell you everything from first to last. It's been a strange day.
Silence. He looks around, composing himself as best as he can, but his breath keeps breaking the rhythm of his voice.
I had to wait quite a while for him. And Oliver? Yeah, Oliver. All day it's a matter of cold fact. A lot of instances, facts, Pop, facts about my life came back to me. Who was it, Pop? Whoever said I was a salesman with Oliver.
Well, you were.
No, Dad, I was a shipping clerk.
But you were practically.
Dad, I don't know who said it first, but I was never a salesman for Bill Oliver. What are you talking about? Let's hold on to the facts tonight, Pop. We're not going to get anywhere bowling around. I was a shipping clerk. All right, now listen to me. Why don't you let me finish? I'm not interested in stories about the past or any crap of that kind because the woods are burning, boys. You understand? There's a big blaze going around. I was fired today. How could you be? I was fired. And I'm looking for a little good news. Tell your mother. Because a woman has waited and that woman has suffered. The gist of it is, I haven't got a story left in my head, Biff. So don't give me a lecture about facts and aspects. I'm not interested. Now, what have you got to say to me?
Stanley enters with 3 drinks. They wait until he leaves.
Did you see Oliver? Jesus, Dad. You mean you did go up there? Sure, he went up there. I did. I saw him. How could they fire you? What kind of welcome did he give you? He won't even let you work on commission? I'm out. So tell me, he give you a warm welcome? Sure. Pop, sure. Well, it was kind of... I was wondering if he'd remembered you. Imagine, man doesn't see him for 10, 12 years, gives him that kind of welcome? Damn right. Pop, look. You know why he remembered you, don't you? Because you impressed him in those days. Let's talk quietly and get this down to facts, huh? Well, what happened? It's great news, Biff. Did he take you into his office or he talked to you in the waiting room? Well, he came in, see? And what'd he say? Bet you he threw his arm around you. Well, kinda. He's a fine man. Very hard man to see, you know. Oh, I know. Is that where you had drinks? Yeah, he gave me a couple of... No. He told me my Florida idea. Don't interrupt. How do you react to the Florida idea? Dad, you give me a minute to explain? Been waiting for you to explain since I sat down here. What happened? He took you into his office and what? Well, I talked. And he listened. See? Famous for the way he listens, you know. What was his answer? His answer was, Dad, you're not letting me tell you what I want to tell you. You didn't see him, did you? I did see him. What, did you insult? What, did you insult him or something? You insulted him, didn't you? Listen, will you let me out of it? You just let me out of it? What the hell? Tell me what happened. I can't talk to him.
A single trumpet note jars the ear. The light of green leaves stings the house which holds there of night and a dream. Young Bernard enters and knocks on the door of the house. Young Bernard.
Miss Loman? Tell me what happened. Shut up and leave me alone. No. You had to go flunk math. What? Math? What are you talking about? Miss Loman. Math. Take it easy, Pop. Miss Loman. If you hadn't flunked, you'd be set by now. Now look, I'm going to tell you what happened. You're going to listen to me. Mrs. Loman, I waited 6 hours. What the hell are you saying? Kept sending my name, but he wouldn't see me. So finally,
He continues unheard as life fades low at the restaurant. Young Bernard.
Biff flunked math. No. Birnbaum flunked him. They won't graduate him. But they have to. He's got to go to the university. Where is he? Biff! Biff! No, he left. He went to Grand Central. Grand? You mean he went to Boston? Is Uncle Willie in Boston? Oh, maybe Willie can talk to the teacher. Oh, the poor, poor boy.
Light on house area snaps out. Biff at the table, now available, holding up a gold fountain pen.
So I'm washed up with Oliver, you understand? Are you listening to me?
Willie at a loss.
Yeah, sure. If you hadn't flunked. Flunked what? What are you talking about? Don't blame everything on me. I didn't flunk math, you did. What pen? That was awful dumb, Biff. A pen like that is worth... You took Oliver's pen? Dad, I just explained it to you. You stole Bill Oliver's fountain pen? I didn't exactly steal it. It's just what I've been explaining to you. He had it in his hand. Just then Oliver walked in, so he got nervous and stuck it in his pocket. My God, Biff. I never intended to do it, Dad.
Operator's voice.
Standish Arms, good evening. I'm not in my room. Dad, what's the matter? Bringing Mr. Loman for you. I'm not there. Stop it.
Biff, horrified, down on one knee before Willie.
Dad, I'll make good. I'll make good.
Willie tries to get his feet. Biff holds him down.
Sit down now. No. You're no good. You're no good for anything. I am, Dad. I'll find something else, you understand? Don't worry about anything. Talk to me, Dad. Mr. Loman does not answer. Shall I page him?
Willie attempted to stand as though to rush to silence the operator.
No, no, no. He'll strike something, Pop. No, no.
Biff desperately stand over Willie.
Pop, listen. Listen to me. I'm telling you something good. Oliver talked to his partner about the Ford idea. You listening? He talked to his partner. He came to me. I'm going to be all right. You hear? Dad, listen to me. Said it was just a question of the amount. Then you got it? It's going to be terrific, Pop. And you got it, haven't you? You got it. You got it.
Biff agonized holds Willie down.
No, look, Pop. I'm supposed to have lunch with him tomorrow. Just telling you this now so you'll know that I can still make an impression. Pop, and I'll make good somewhere. But I can't go tomorrow, see? Why not? You simply, with the pen, Pop. You give it to him and you tell him it was an oversight. Sure, have lunch tomorrow. I can't say that. You were doing a crossword puzzle and accidentally used his pen. Listen, kid. I took those balls years ago. Now I walk in with his fountain pen. That clinches it, don't you see? I can't face him like that. I'll try elsewhere. Paging Mr. Loman. Don't you want to be anything? Pop, how can I go back? You don't want to be anything. Is that what's behind it?
Biff now angrily at Willie for not crediting his sympathy.
Don't take it that way. Think it was easy walking in that office after what I'd done to him? Team of horses couldn't have dragged me back to Bill Oliver. Then why'd you go? Why'd I go? Why'd I go? Look at you. Look at what's become of you.
Off left, the woman laughs.
Biff, you're going to go to that lunch tomorrow, or I can't go. I've got no appointment. Biff, are you spiting me? Don't take it that way. God damn it.
Willie strikes Biff and falters away from the table.
You rotten little louse, are you spiting me? Someone's at the door, Willie. I'm no good. Can't you see what I am? Hey, you're in a restaurant. Now cut it out, both of you. Hello, girls. Sit down.
The woman laughs off left. Miss Forsythe.
I guess we might as well. This is Letta. Willie, are you going to wake up?
Biff ignoring Willie.
How are you, miss? Sit down. What do you drink? That might not be able to stay long. I gotta get up very early tomorrow. I got jury duty. I'm so excited. Were you fellas ever on a jury? No, but I've been in front of them.
The girls laugh. This is my father.
Isn't he cute? Sit down with us, Pop. Sit down, Biff.
Come on, slugger. Drink us under the table. The hell with it.
Come on, sit down, pal.
On Biff's last insisted Willie was about to sit.
Willie, are you gonna answer the door?
The woman pulls Willie back. He starts right, befuddled.
Hey, where are you going? Open the door. The door? The washroom. The door. Where's the door?
Biff leading Willie to the left.
Just go straight down.
Willie moves left. The woman.
Willie, are you gonna get up? Get up! Get up! Get up! I think it's sweet bringing your daddy along. Oh, he isn't really your father. Miss Forsythe, you've just seen a prince walk by. A fine, troubled prince. A hard-working, unappreciated prince. A pal, you understand? A good companion, always for his boys. That's so sweet. Well, girls, what's the program? We're wasting time. Come on, Biff, gather round. Where would you like to go? Why don't you do something for him? Me? Don't you give a damn for him, Matt? What are you talking about? I'm the one who, I sense it. You don't give a good goddamn about him.
He takes the rolled up hose from his pocket and puts it on the table in front of Happy.
Look what I found in the cellar, for Christ's sake. How can you bear to let it go on? Me? Who goes away? Who runs off and... Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything to you. You can help him. I can't. Don't you understand what I'm talking about? He's going to kill himself. Don't you know that? Don't I know it? Me? Pat, help him. Jesus, help him. Help me. Help me. I can't bear to look at his face.
Ready to weep, he hurries out upright.
Where are you going? What's he so mad about? Come on, girls. We'll catch up with him. Say, I don't like that temper of his. Just a little overstrung. He'll be all right.
Willie, off left as the woman laughs.
Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't you want to tell your father? No, that's not my father. It's just a guy. Come on, go catch Biff and Honey. We're going to paint this town. Stanley, where's the check? Hey, Stanley. Mr. Loman? Mr. Loman?
Stanley picks up the chair and follows them, knocking his shirt off left. The woman enters laughing. Willie follows her. She is in a black slip. He is buttoning his shirt. Raw, sensuous music accompanies their speech.
Will you stop laughing? Will you stop? Aren't you going to answer the door? You'll wake the whole hotel. I'm not expecting anybody. Why can't you have another drink, honey? Stop being so damn self-centered. I'm so lonely. You know, you ruined me, Willie. From now on, whenever you come to the office, I'll see that you go right through to the buyers. No waiting at my desk anymore, Willie. You ruined me. That's nice of you to say. Gee, you're self-centered. Why so sad? You're the saddest, self-centeredest soul I ever did see so. Come on inside, drummer boy. Silly to be dressing in the middle of the night. You gonna answer the door?
They're knocking on the wrong door.
But I felt the knocking. He heard us talking in here. Maybe the hotel's on fire. It's a mistake. Then tell him to go away. There's nobody there. It's getting on my nerves, Willie. There's somebody standing out there, and it's getting on my nerves. All right, stay in the bathroom here. Don't come out. I think there's a law in Massachusetts about it, so don't come out. Maybe that new room clerk. He looked very mean. So don't come out. It's a mistake. There's no fire.
The knocking is heard again. He takes a few steps away from her, and she vanishes into the wing. The light follows him, and now he's facing young Biff, who carries a suitcase. Biff steps toward him. The music is gone.
Why didn't you answer? Biff! What are you doing in Boston? Why didn't you answer? I've been knocking for 5 minutes. I called you on the phone. I just heard you. I was in the bathroom and had the door shut. Did anything happen home? Dad, I let you down. What do you mean? Dad? Biffo, what is this about?
Putting his arm around Biff.
Come on, let's go downstairs. Get you multi. Dad, I flunked math. Not for the term. The term? I haven't got enough credits to graduate. You mean to say Bernard wouldn't give you the answers? He did. He tried, but I only got a 61. They wouldn't give you 4 points? Birnbaum refused, absolutely. I begged him, Pop. But he won't give you those points. You got to talk to him before they close the school. Because if he saw the kind of man you are, you just talked him in your way, I'm sure he'd come through for me. The class came right before practice, see? I didn't go enough. Would you talk to him? He'd like you, Pop. You know the way you can talk. You're on. We'll drive back. Oh, Dad, good work. I'm sure it'll change it for you. Go downstairs and tell the clerk I'm checking out. Go right down. Yes, sir. See, the reason he hates me, Pop, one day he was late for class, so I got up at the blackboard and imitated him. I crossed my eyes and talked with a lisp. You did? The kids like it? They nearly died laughing. Yeah. What do you do? The square root of 63 is...
Willie bursts out laughing. Biff joins him.
And in the middle of it, he walked in.
Willie without hesitation.
Hurry downstairs.
Somebody in there?
No, that was next door.
The woman laughs on stage.
Somebody got in your bathroom. No, it's in the next room. There's a party.
The woman enters laughing. She lisps this.
Can I come in? There's something in the bathtub, Willie, and it's moving.
Willie looks at Biff, who is staring open-mouthed and horrified at the woman.
Ah, you better go back in your room. They must be finished painting by now. They're painting her room, so I let her take a shower here. Go back, go back.
He pushes her.
But I've got to get dressed, Willie. I can't. Get out of here. Go back, go back.
Suddenly striving for the ordinary.
This is Miss Frances, Biff. She's a buyer. They're painting her room. Go back, Miss Frances. Go back. But my clothes. I can't go out naked in the hall. Get out of here. Go back. Go back.
Biff slowly sits down on his suitcase as the argument continues off stage.
Where's my stockings? You promised me stockings, Willie. I have no stockings here. Get 2 boxes of size 9 shears for me, and I want them. Here, for God's sake, will you get out of here?
The woman enters holding a box of stockings.
I just hope there's nobody in the hall. That's all I hope. Are you football or baseball?
Football. The woman angry, humiliated.
That's me too. Good night.
She snatches her clothes from Willie and walks out.
Well, better get going. I want to get to school first thing in the morning. Get my suits out of the closet. I'll get my valise.
Biff doesn't move.
What's the matter?
Biff remains motionless, tears falling.
She's a buyer. Buys for J.H. Simmons. She lives down the hall. They're painting. You don't imagine.
He breaks off after a pause.
Now listen, pal. She's just a buyer. She sees merchandise in her room and they have to keep it looking just so.
Pause, assuming command.
All right, get my suits.
Biff doesn't move.
Now stop crying and do as I say. I gave you an order. Biff, I gave you an order. Is that what you do when I give you an order? How dare you cry?
Putting his arm around Biff.
Now look, Biff. When you grow up, you'll understand about these things. You mustn't overemphasize a thing like this. I'll see Birnbaum first thing in the morning. Never mind. Never mind? He's going to give you those points. I'll see to it. He wouldn't listen to you. He certainly will listen to me. You need those points for the U of Virginia. I'm not going there. Huh? If I can't get him to change that mark, you'll make it up in summer school. You've got all summer to... Dad. Oh, my boy. Dad. She's nothing to me, Biff. I was lonely. I was terribly lonely. You gave your mom his stockings?
His tears break through as he rises to go. Willie grabbing for Biff.
I gave you an order. Don't touch me. You liar. Apologize for that. You fake. You phony little fake. You fake.
Overcome, he quickly turns and weeping fully goes out with his suitcase. Willie is left on the floor on his knees.
I gave you an order, Biff. Come back here or I'll beat you. Come back here. I'll whip you.
Stanley comes in from right and stands in front of Willie. Willie shouts at Stanley.
I gave you an order. Hey, let's pick it up. Pick it up, Mr. Lohman.
He helps Willie to his feet.
Your boys left with the chippies. They said they'll see you home.
The second waiter watches some distance away.
But we were supposed to have dinner together.
Music is heard. Willie's theme.
Can you make it? Sure, I can make it.
Suddenly concerned about his clothes.
Do I look all right? Sure, you look all right.
He flicks his speckle off Willie's lapel.
Here's $1. Oh, your son paid me. It's all right.
Willie putting it in Stanley's hand.
No, take it. You're a good boy. Oh, no, you don't have to. Here's some more. I don't need any more. Tell me, is there a seed store in the neighborhood? Seeds? You mean like the plant?
As Willie turns, Stanley slips the money back into his jacket pocket.
Yes, carrots, peas. Well, there's hardware stores on 6th Avenue. But it may be too late now. Oh, I'd better hurry. Gotta get some seeds. Gotta get some seeds right away. Nothing planted. I don't have a thing in the ground.
Willie hurries out as the light goes down. Stanley moves over to the right after him. He watches him off. The other waiter has been staring at Willie. Stanley to the waiter.
Well, what are you looking at?
The waiter picks up the chairs and moves off right. Stanley takes the table and follows him. The light fades on this area. There's a long pause. The sound of the flute coming over. The light gradually rises on the kitchen, which is empty. Happy enters at the door of the house, followed by Biff. Happy carrying a large bunch of long stem roses. Enters the kitchen, looks around for Linda, not seeing her, and turns to Biff, who's just outside the house door, and makes a gesture with his hands indicating, "Not here, I guess." He looks into the living room and freezes. Inside, Linda, unseen, is seated, Willie's coat on her lap. She rises ominously and quietly and moves toward Happy, who backs up into the kitchen, afraid.
Hey, what are you doing up?
Linda says nothing but moves toward him in place of playfully.
Where's Pop?
He keeps backing to the right. Now Linda is in full view in the doorway in the living room.
Is he sleeping? Where are you?
Happy trying to laugh it off.
We met 2 girls, Mom. Very fine types. Here, we brought you some flowers.
Offering them to her.
Put them in your room, Mom.
She knocks them to the floor at Biff's feet. He has now come inside and closed the door behind him. She stares at Biff silent.
What'd you do that for, Mom? Why'd you have some flowers?
Linda cutting Happy off violently to Biff.
Don't you care about whether he lives or dies?
Happy going to the stairs.
Come upstairs, Biff.
Biff with a flare of disgust to Happy.
Go away from me. What do you mean lives or dies? Nobody's dying around here, pal. Get out of my sight. Get out of here. I want to see the boss. You're not going near him. Where is he?
He moves into the living room and Linda follows. Linda's shouting after Biff.
You invite him to dinner? He looks forward to it all day?
Biff appears in his parents' bedroom, looks around, and exits.
Then you desert him there? There's no stranger you do that to. Why, he had a swell time with us. Listen,
Then he comes back in the kitchen.
when I desert him, I hope I don't outlive the day. Get out of here. Now look, Ma, do you have to go to the women tonight? You and your lousy, rotten horse.
Biff enters the kitchen.
Mom, all we did was follow Biff around trying to cheer him up. Boy, what a night you gave me. Get him out of here, both of you. Don't come back. I don't want you tormenting him anymore. Go on now, get your things together. You can sleep in his apartment.
She starts to pick up the flowers and stops herself.
Pick up this stuff. I'm not your maid anymore. Pick it up. You bum, you.
Happy turns his back to her in refusal. Biff slowly moves over, gets down on his knees picking up the flowers.
You're a pair of animals. Not one, not another living soul would have had the cruelty to walk out on that man in a restaurant.
Biff, not looking at her. It's not what you said.
He didn't have to say anything. He was so humiliated he nearly limped when he came in. But Mom, he had a great time with us.
Biff cutting him off violently.
Shut up!
Without another word, Happy goes upstairs.
You didn't even go to see if he was all right.
Biff, still on the floor in front of Linda, the flowers in his hand with self-loathing.
No, didn't do a damn thing. How do you like that, huh? Left him babbling in the toilet. You louse, you. Now you hit it on the nose.
He gets up and throws the flowers in the wastebasket.
The scum of the earth. You're looking at him. Get out of here. I gotta talk to the boss, Mom. Where is he? You're not going near him. Get out of this house.
Biff with absolute assurance and determination.
No. We're gonna have an abrupt conversation, him and me. You're not talking to him.
Hammering his herd out from outside the house. Off right, Biff turns toward the noise. Linda suddenly pleading.
Will you please leave him alone?
What you doing out there?
He's planting the garden. Now? Oh my God.
Biff moves outside, Linda falling. The light dies down on them, and he comes in the center of the apron as Willie walks into it. He is carrying a flashlight, a hoe, and a handful of seed packets. He raps the top of the hoe sharply to fix it firmly and then moves to the left, measuring off the distance with his foot. He holds the flashlight to look at the seed packets. Reading off the instructions, he is in the blue of the night.
Carrots, 1/4 inch apart. Rows, 1 foot rows. 1 foot. Beets, lettuce, 1 foot. What a proposition.
He breaks off his pen, appears at the right, and moves slowly down to him.
What a proposition. Terrific, terrific. Because she suffered, Ben. The woman has suffered. You understand me? Man can't go out the way he came in, Ben. Man has got to add up to something. You can't.
Ben moves toward him as though to interrupt.
You got to consider now. Don't answer so quick, remember. It's a guaranteed $20,000 proposition. Now look, Ben, I want you to go through the ins and outs of this thing with me.
I've got nobody to talk to, Ben. The woman has suffered, you hear me? Ben standing still considering. What's the proposition? It's $20,000 on the barrelhead. Guaranteed, gilt edged. Do you understand? You don't want to make a fool of yourself. They might not honor that policy. How can they dare refuse? Didn't I work like a coolie to meet every premium on the nose? Now they don't pay off? Impossible. It's called a cowardly thing, William. Why? Does it take more guts to stand here the rest of my life bringing up a zero? That's the point, William. He moves, thinking, turns. The 20,000? That is something one can feel with the hand. It is there. Oh, Ben. It's the whole beauty of it. I see it like a diamond shining in the dark, hard and rough, that I can pick up and touch in my hand. Not like an appointment. This would not be another damn fool appointment. Then, as it changes all the aspects, because he thinks I'm nothing, see? So he spites me. But the funeral, Ben, the funeral will be massive. They'll come from Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire. All the old timers with the strange license plates. That boy will be thunderstruck, Ben, because he never realized I am known. Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey, I am known, Ben. And he'll see it with his eyes once and for all. He'll see what I am, Ben. He's in for a shock, that boy. Ben coming down from the edge of the garden. He'll call you a coward. No. That would be terrible. Yes. A damn fool. No. No, he mustn't. I won't have that. He'll hate you, William. The gay music of the boys is heard. Oh, Ben. How did we get back to all the great times? Used to be so full of life. Comradeship, sleigh riding in winter, rootiness on his cheeks. Always some kind of good news coming up. Always something nice coming up ahead. Never even let me carry the valises into the house. Simonizing that little red car. Why? Why can't I give him something God have made me? Ugh. Let me think about it. He glances at his watch. I still have a little time. Remarkable proposition, but gotta be sure you're not making a fool of yourself. Ben drifts upstage and goes out of sight. Biff comes down from the left. Willie, suddenly conscious of Biff, turns and looks up at him, then begins picking up the packages of seeds in confusion. What the hell is that seed? Can't see nothing out here. It boxed the whole goddamn neighborhood. There are people all around here. Don't you realize that? I'm busy. Don't bother me. Biff taking the hoe from Willie. Saying goodbye to you, Pop. Willie looks at him, silent, unable to move. I'm not coming back anymore.
You're not going to see Oliver tomorrow? Got no appointment, Dad. Put his arm around you. Then you got no appointment? Pop, get this now, will you? Every time I've left, it's been a fight that sent me out of here. Today I realized something about myself. I tried to explain it to you, and I think I'm just not smart enough to make any sense out of it for you. To hell with those whose fault it is or anything like that. Let's just wrap it up, huh? Come on in. Tell Mom. He gently tries to pull Willie left. Willie frozen immobile with guilt in his voice. No, I don't want to see her. Come on. He pulls again, and Willie tries to pull away. Willie highly nervous. No, I don't want to see her. Biff tries to look into Willie's face as if to find the answer there. Why don't you want to see her? Don't bother me, will ya? What do you mean? You don't want to see her? You don't want to see them call you yellow, do you? This isn't your fault. It's me. I'm a bum. Now come inside. Willie strains to get away. Did you hear what I said to you? Willie pulls away and quickly goes by himself into the house. Biff follows. Linda to Willie. Did you plant there? Biff at door to Linda. All right, we had it out. I'm going. I'm not writing anymore. Linda going to Willie in the kitchen. I think that's the best way, dear. There's no use drawing it out. We'll just never get along. Willie doesn't respond. People ask where I am and what I'm doing. You don't know, and you don't care. That way it'll be off your mind. You can start brightening up again, all right? That clears it, doesn't it? Willie is silent, and Biff goes to him. You gonna wish me luck, Scout? He extends his hand. What do you say? Shake his hand, Willie. Willie turning to her, seated with her. There's no necessity to mention the pen at all, you know. I've got no appointment, Dad. He put his arm around? Dad, you're never going to see what I am. So what's the use of arguing? If I strike oil, I'll send you a check. Meantime, forget I'm alive. Spite, see? Shake hands, Dad. Not my hand. I was hoping not to go this way. Well, this is the way you're going. Goodbye. Biff looks at him a moment and then sharply as he goes to the stairs, Willie stops with him. May you rot in hell if you leave this house. Exactly what it is you want from me. I want you to know, on the train, in the mountains, in the valleys, wherever you go, that you cut down your life for spite. No. Spite. Spite is the word of your undoing. When you're down and out, remember what did I? Remember what did it. When you're rotting somewhere beside the railroad tracks, remember, don't you dare blame it on me. I'm not blaming it on you. I won't take the rap for this, you hear? Happy comes down the stairs and stands at the bottom step watching. It's just what I'm telling you. Willie sinking into the chair at the table with full accusation. You're trying to put a knife in me. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. All right, phony.
Let's lay it on the line. He whips the rubber tube out of his pocket and puts it on the table. You crazy? Biff! She moves to grab the hose, but Biff holds it down with his hand. Leave it here. Don't move it. What is that? You know goddamn well what it is. I never saw that. You saw it. Mike didn't bring it in the cellar. What is this supposed to do? Make a hero out of you? You're supposed to make me sorry for you? Never heard of it. There'll be no pity for you. You hear it? No pity. You hear that spite? No, you're going to hear the truth. What you are and what I am. Stop it. Spite. Cut it now. Man don't know who we are. Man is going to know. We never told the truth for 10 minutes in this house. We always told the truth. You big blow. Are you the assistant buyer? You're one of the two assistants to the assistant, aren't you? Well, you're practically full of it. We all are. And I'm through with it. Now you hear this, Willie. This is me. I know you. I know why. You know why I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit. Kansas City. I was in jail. Stop crying. I'm through with it. I suppose that's my fault. I stole myself out of every good job since high school. Whose fault is that? I never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is. I hear that. Don't, Biff. It's goddamn time you heard that. I had to be boss big shot in 2 weeks. I'm through with it. Then hang yourself. For spite, hang yourself. No, nobody's hanging himself, Willie. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today, and suddenly I stopped. You hear me? In the middle of that office building. Do you hear this? I stopped in the middle of that building. I saw the sky. I saw the things that I love in this world. The work, the food, the time to sit and smoke. I looked at the pen. I said to myself, what the hell am I grabbing this for? Why am I trying to become what I don't want to be? What am I doing in an office, making a contemptuous, begging fool of myself when all I want is out there, waiting for me? The minute I say I know who I am. Why can't I say that, Willie? He tries to make Willie face him, but Willie pulls away and moves to the left. Willie with hatred threatening. The door of your life is wide open. Pop, I'm a dime a dozen, and so are you. Willie turning on him now in an uncontrolled outburst. I'm not a dime a dozen. I'm Willie Loman, and you're Biff Loman. Biff starts for Willie, but is blocked by Happy in his fury. Biff seems on the verge of attacking his father. You're not a leader of men, Willie. Neither are you. You were never anything but a hard-working drummer who landed in the ash can like the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour, Willie. I tried 7 states. I couldn't raise it. $1 an hour. You gather my meaning? I'm not bringing home any prizes anymore. You're going to stop waiting for me to bring them home. Vengeful, spiteful mutt. Biff breaks from Happy. Willie in fright starts up the stairs. Biff grabs him. Biff at peak of his fury. Pop! I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore.
Just what I am, that's all.
This fury has spent itself, and he breaks down sobbing, holding on to Willie, who dumbly fumbles for Biff's face. Willie astonished.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is he crying?
Biff, crying broken.
You let me go, for Christ's sake. You take that phony dream and burn it before something happens?
Struggling to contain himself, he pulls away and moves to the stairs.
I'll go in the morning. Put him to bed.
Exhausted, Biff moves up the stairs into his room. Willie, after a long pause, astonished, elevated.
Isn't that remarkable? Biff, he likes me. He loves you, Willie. Always did, Pop. Oh, Biff, he cried. He cried to me.
He's choking with his love and now cries out his promise.
That boy is going to be magnificent.
Ben appears in the light just outside the kitchen.
Yes. Outstanding, with 20,000 behind him.
Linda, sensing the racing of his mouth, carefully.
I'll come to bed, Willie. It's all settled now.
Willie, finding it difficult not to rush out of the house.
Yes. We'll sleep. Come on. Go to sleep, Harry. It doesn't take a great kind of man to crack the jungle.
In accents of dread, Ben's idyllic music starts up, happy with his arms around Linda.
I'm getting married, Pop. Don't forget it. I'm changing everything. I'm going to run that department before the year is up. You'll see me, Mom. Mom?
He kisses her.
Jungle's dark, but full of diamonds with it.
Willie moves, listening to Ben.
Be good. You're both good boys. Just act that way. That's all. Night, Pop. Come, dear. One must go in to fetch a diamond out.
Willie to Linda as he moves slowly along the edge of the kitchen toward the door.
I just want to get settled down, Linda. Let me sit alone for a little.
Linda, almost uttering her fear.
I want you upstairs. In a few minutes, Linda. I couldn't sleep right now. Go on. You look awful tired.
He kisses her.
Not like an appointment at all. Diamond is rough, hard to the touch. Go on now. I'll be right up. I think this is the only way, Willie. Sure. It's the best thing. Best thing. The only way. Everything's going to be... Go on. Get to bed. You look so tired. Come right up. 2 minutes.
Linda goes into the living room, then reappears in her bedroom. Willie moves just outside the kitchen door.
Loves me. Always loved me. Isn't that a remarkable thing, Ben? He'll worship me for it.
Ben with promise.
Stark there, but full of diamonds. Can you imagine the magnificence with $20,000 in his pocket? Linda calling from her room. Willie, come up. Willie calling into the kitchen. Yes, yes, coming. It's very smart. You realize that, don't you, sweetheart? Even Ben sees it. I gotta go, baby. Bye. Bye. Going over to Ben, almost dancing. Imagine. When the mail comes, he'll be ahead of Bernard again. Perfect proposition all around. Did you see how he cried at me? Oh, if I could kiss him, Ben. Time, William. Time. Oh, Ben. I always knew one way or another we were going to make it. Biff and I. Ben looking at his watch. The boat. We'll be late. He moves slowly off into the darkness. Willie. Now when you kick off, boy, I want a 70-yard boot. Get it right down the field, under the ball. When you hit low and hard. Because it's important, boy. He swings around the face of the audience. There's all kinds of important people in the stands. The first thing you know, suddenly realizing he is alone. Ben, where do I? He makes a sudden movement of search. Ben, how do I? Willie, you coming up? Willie, uttering a gasp of fear, whirling about as if to quiet her. Shh! He turns around as if to find his way. Sounds, faces, voices seem to be swarming in upon him, and he flicks at him, crying. Shh! Shh! Suddenly, music, faint and high, stops him. It rises in intensity, almost to an unbearable scream. He goes up and down on his toes, rushes off around the house. Shh! Willie? There is no answer. Linda waits. Biff gets up off his bed. He is still in his clothes. Happy sits up. Biff stands listening. Willie! Answer me! Willie! There is no sound of a car starting and moving. There is a sound of a car starting and moving away at full speed. No! Biff rushing down the stairs. Pop! As the car speeds off, the music crashes down in a frenzy of sound which becomes the soft pulsation of a single cello string. Biff slowly returns to his bedroom. He and happily, gravely don their jackets. Linda slowly walks out of her room. The music is developed into a dead march. The leaves of day are appearing over everything. Charlie and Bernard, somberly dressed, appear and knock on the kitchen door. Biff and Happy slowly descend the stairs to the kitchen as Charlie and Bernard enter. All stop a moment when Linda, in clothes of mourning, bearing a little bunch of roses, comes through the draped doorway into the kitchen. She goes to Charlie and takes his arm.
Now all move toward the audience through the wall line of the kitchen, at the limit of the apron. Linda lays down the flowers, kneels, and sits back on her heels. All stare down at the grave. Requiem. It's getting dark, Linda. Linda doesn't react. She stares at the grave. How about it, Mom? Better get some rest, huh? We'll be closing the gates soon. Linda makes no move. Pause. Happy, deeply angry.
He had no right to do that. No necessity for it. We would have helped him.
Come on, Mom.
Why didn't anybody come?
It was a very nice funeral.
But where are all the people he knew? Maybe they blame him.
No. It's a rough world, Linda. They wouldn't blame him.
I can't understand it. At this time especially. First time in 35 years. We were just about free and clear. He only needed a little salary. He was even finished with the dentist.
No man needs a little salary.
I can't understand it.
There were a lot of nice days. You'd come home from a trip, we're on Sundays, making a stew, finishing the cellar, putting on the new porch. We built the extra bathroom, put up the garage. You know something, Charlie? It's more of him in that front stoop than in all the sales he ever made. Yeah. He was a happy man. Batch of cement.
He was so wonderful with his hands.
He had the wrong dreams, that was all. All wrong.
Don't say that.
He never knew who he was. Charlie stopping Happy's movement and replied to Biff. Nobody dares blame this man. You don't understand. Willie was a salesman. For a salesman, there's no rock bottom to life. You don't put a bolt to a nut. You don't tell you the law or give you medicine. He's a man way out there in the blue, riding on a smile in a shoe shop. When they start not smiling back, it's an earthquake. And then when you get yourself a couple of spots on your hat, and you're finished, nobody dares blame this man. Salesman has got a dream, boy. Comes with the territory. Charlie, the man didn't know who he was.
Don't say that.
Why don't you come with me, Happy?
I'm not licked that easily. I'm staying right here in this city. I'm going to beat this wreck.
He looks at Biff, his chin set.
The Loman brothers.
I know who I am, kid.
All right, boy, I'm going to show you and everybody else that Willie Loman did not die in vain. He had a good dream. It's the only dream you can have. To come out #1 man. Fought it out here. This is where I'm going to win it for him.
Biff, with a hopeless glance at Happy, bends toward his mother. Let's go, Mom.
I'll be with you in a minute. Go on, Charlie. I want to, just for a minute. I never had a chance to say goodbye.
Charlie moves away, followed by Happy. Biff remains a slight distance up and left of Linda. She sits there, summing herself. The flute begins, not far away, playing behind her speech.
Forgive me, dear. I can't cry. I don't know what it is, but I can't cry. I don't understand it. Why did you ever have to do that? Help me, Willie. I can't cry. Seems to me that you're just on another trip. I keep expecting you, Willie. Dear, I can't cry. Why did you do it? I search, and I search, and I search, and I can't understand it, Willie. You made the last payment on the house today. Today, dear. There will be nobody home.
The sob rises in her throat.
Free and clear.
Sobbing more fully released.
We're free.
Biff comes slowly toward her.
We're free. We're free.
Biff lifts her to her feet and moves out upright with her in his arms. Linda sobs quietly. Bernard and Charlie come together and follow them, followed by Happy. Only the music of the flute is left on the darkening stage as over to the house. The hard towers of the apartment buildings rise into sharp focus. Curtain. My name is Mitchell Teatherford, and I am a playwright. That was the reading of an original work, Death of a Salesman.